Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode we will have to talk about these two heavy troopers simply because we have to sort them a bit because the third one is coming. So yes, you heard me right. The speculation are high and the third heavy trooper is coming. And from this point of view, let's explain what's the best heavy trooper for you, which unit type. So in order to evaluate the heavy troopers, we have to look at their modules in order to realize what kind of job actually they are doing. So the most important ones, of course, for you guys, which was simply do not have it full unlocked. Still, this one is a pretty awesome one. But of course, we are talking about the last one. So from this point of view, and the system tags this heavy trooper as a defender, but I would say this is not quite correct. Yeah. So now let's have a look at the other heavy trooper. So when we look at the Red Devil here, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So he has a lot of attack boosting elements. So you may think, yeah, this is actually 100% very good to use when you are attacking an opponent. But to be honest, this is also not quite the truth. So I will not directly answer which heavy trooper is actually better, but you will understand it exactly because I jump directly to explaining why one heavy trooper is actually better than the other. So assuming you have actually this issue in quotes, yeah, having a unique hero match for each unit type, then yeah, this is a small problem here. Why? Let's start first with the tanks. So if you see the tanks, this is the best setup I think is for the tanks. Of course, yeah, you may use Shinji here if you choose so, but it's more about Polek. Yeah, so the Polek, the hero, protects. It's all about the first row. Yeah. So basically speaking, I would like to have a heavy trooper there, and the best one is this one, is the E100, simply because not only that he has this bubble in order to absorb 4 hits, which is great, he also helps with the defense of the slot number 1 and slot number 3. So from this point of view, yes, the E100 under this setup with Polek, it's the best choice. So now let's switch to the planes, yeah? If you are regularly watching all the videos on this channel, which are absolutely fantastic, you should probably understand by now that the planes, regardless if you like planes or not, the planes are the best performing units in game, yeah? So from this point of view, yes. What kind of heavy trooper should we use? Now you see mine is set to, the red one is set to planes, simply because I had to make a choice for the tanks, yeah? But the question is, which of these heavy trooper is actually better? And to be honest, in this case, and assuming you only have a plane march, yes, the yellow heavy trooper will be better. Again, simply because of this tool he has to absorb 4 hits and actually protecting also the slot number 4 and slot number 6. So your Maximo can hit again. So from this point of view, yes, the yellow heavy trooper is yet again better than the red heavy trooper. So that being said, we are jumping to the navy. Yeah, and again, yeah, you probably guessed it. The yellow heavy trooper is actually better simply because up slot number 4, Kotilla will start to do her magic. So if you don't have any units on slot number 4 or number 6 or here, yeah, Kotilla cannot do magic because you have no units there. She cannot proc. So from this point of view, yes, again, the yellow heavy trooper is better. So if we saw now all these 3 marches, yeah, now the question is, okay, I'm confused. Yeah, so where do I put what heavy trooper? The third heavy trooper is coming, but this still doesn't change the fact that we have already 2 right now, which we should and we must assign them a unit type. So to answer this very straightforward is there are a lot of you people which have only one solid march. If that's the case, the yellow heavy trooper is your best choice, yeah? If you have only 2, then yeah, eventually the red heavy trooper will go there. but in a few weeks we have the third heavy trooper coming, and then we actually have to evaluate the third upcoming heavy trooper with the red heavy trooper, because to be honest, the yellow heavy trooper, it's very, very, very solid. So right now the E100 is the best solution in game, and even if the third coming heavy trooper will be even better, the yellow heavy trooper will remain second best choice for your march. So yeah, you may have gotten the idea that the yellow heavy trooper is 100% better than the red heavy trooper. This is also not 100% correct, because there's one simple case in which the red heavy trooper will be way, way better than the yellow one. And we are talking in cases in which you fight under your weakness towers, yeah? So these cases are if your server assigns you in the defending team. Whenever you start to defend, you already have the weakness towers, your weakness towers on the ground. So therefore, having this guy set to your best march, it's actually a very, very wise decision. And of course, with the upcoming Eternal Land and TA on the other servers, yes, again, you have to pay attention which heavy trooper you select, because if you have a good team with good mechanical master which are succeeding, and with good combat elites which are actually helping to protect and actually build weakness towers, once the weakness towers are up, your weakness towers, then the red heavy trooper will most definitely be the best choice. But this is only a part of the battle, yeah? So for the other cases, actually the yellow heavy trooper, it's actually performing way better, simply because he can survive way, way longer, and actually helps the units left and right to actually survive a bit longer. So I hope this actually explains a bit the battle about these heavy troopers, and I will gonna jump now to work on the next episode, which we're gonna have to talk about all these chips, what are they good for, and which one you should use, how to do it even better.